There is not a lot to do in New York for recreation, since it's a big city. For example, you can say. Or the other way around. Some people think like in the suburbs there isn't much to do for recreation.
Recreation with kids, like in summer.
Yeah, anything. Like, recreation is anything you do for fun, for enjoyment. Is it clear? So recreational storm chasers. You can guess from the name, recreational storm chasers. It means they do it for the fun of it, as a hobby. Is it clear? So why do they do it? For pictures, yeah, because they like it. What about the third category?
Job.
For job, but what is the name? Spotter.
Spot.
It's from the verb to spot. It is from the word to spot. What is spot? To detect, to find. To spot. What?
Is that noun?
No, to spot, verb. To spot. To find. To spot, it means to find. Oh yeah, that one is too, but to spot as a verb, it means to detect, to find something. So spotters, why do they do it? To observe, to report. So you know, as a weather forecast, weather people, they tell like, oh, it's gonna snow tomorrow, it's going to rain. So spotters, they spot and they usually help a lot. For example, if there's going to be a big tornado, say they evacuate people, so they do it in advance. They tell people, like, they report. It is their job. Meteorologists, yeah, like those who tell the weather, but they are similar, but they spot only hurricane and tornado and blizzard.
Is that the one what? Spot how?
This is T-double-T, sorry.
Oh.
Spotter. Is it clear?
Mm-hmm.
This is the verb to spot. And spotter is the noun. And what about the last one? Yeah. Yahoos. What is Yahoo? Yeah, there is an internet server, but what is Yahoo itself? Have you heard of Yahoo anywhere else? But what does it come from? Even the server, why do they call it Yahoo?
How they chase storms for thrill.
Yeah, these people, they chase it for the thrill of it. You know, some people, crazy people, like to experience something unusual. And they will. And what did the recording say about it? This is the most dangerous. Yeah. For thrill, You know, some people like to face, how to say, crazy things, dangerous things. So these are called Yahoos. But what about the word Yahoo itself? Where does it come from? Have you read Gulliver's Travels? Jonathan Swift's book?
Giant?
Yeah, the giant man, Gulliver's Travels. So it's not always giant. The book has 4 chapters, if you remember. If anybody has ever read the book, it has 4 chapters. First it goes to a place where everybody is small, he's the biggest, he's the giant. But then he goes to another country, he's the smallest, actually other people are the giant. And then the third country he goes to is the country of Yahoos. So Yahoo means the people, basically it means crazy people, uncontrolled people. They are not afraid of anything, they are very crude, they can do everything they want. So it's really, how to say, extreme people, people who like extremes. So those kind of people are called Yahoos. And the term is actually, Jonathan Swift came up with this term. And then they started using it like for yahoo.com and for all kinds of stuff. But the term itself is invented by Jonathan Swift in his book. Yeah. It means like people, crude people who are not uncontrollable people, who can do all kinds of stuff. They are not afraid of anything. They like to face danger. Okay, so is it clear now? Yes? What about off-grid jobs? Did you pay attention at the very beginning? The radio program itself is off-grid jobs. What is offbeat? Yeah, offbeat is synonym of unusual, extraordinary. Unusual is a very mild word, but offbeat means just crazy, extreme, extraordinary.
The same word?
Yeah, offbeat, like what?
The same word?
Yeah, offbeat is just one word. Yeah, offbeat is one word, which means extraordinary, unusual. And what do you think the guy, why was he doing it? Was it clear? Was he a Yahoo? Yeah, he wanted to take pictures. But it was his job. What does it mean? Can you make living on this?
He does.
He does somehow, yeah, but it wasn't clear. Okay, would any of you do anything similar? Can you imagine yourself doing anything similar? Yeah? Which one would you be? I want you to look at the exercise number 3. It says, listen again, decide if the sentences are true or false. Compare your answers in groups. So do you think you can do it without listening to the recording again, or do you want to listen to the recording again? I think you can do it, yeah? Without listening, because we listened to it twice. So do the exercise and then discuss it with your partner. You have to just put true or false. T for true and F for false. First do it yourself. First do it independently, and after you are done, you can decide. Okay? First do it independently. First do it independently. After you are done, you can decide. First do it independently, and then you can decide after you are done. Okay, are you done, guys? Are you done? Are you all done? Okay, let's go over the answers. The first one. Mark Warren is not a city person. True or false? True. How do you know? It didn't say anything about it.
Because he's cheesy. Whole year.
Yeah, you can know his nature. So he's a person who is always in the nature. He goes out after the chase. He chases storms. So it means he likes nature. He doesn't like being in the city.
But I don't know, maybe he's city person.
Maybe he lives in the city. But as we said, it is inferring. We have to infer.
It didn't say city person.
Yeah, it didn't.
Doesn't go to desert.
Yeah.
See, the person
Maybe
stays
he's
in the
interested,
city.
you know.
In Manhattan, people
They don't say
move
anything
at
in the
all.
name.
They take taxi. This is city person.
Yeah. Yeah, of course it is not stated explicitly there. It doesn't say anything about his life, where he is living. But as we said, when you are inferring information, you have to think, you have to look at the text and you have to implicitly get the meaning. Not openly, but you can understand if he likes to be in the nature. So he is spending most of the time outside. The next one. The least busy season for Mark Warren is summer.
False.
False or
The first one.
false? The first one?
It's the first season is summer.
Yeah, it is the most important because why? Why is it the most important? Summer. Tornadoes, what else was there?
Chase of fossils.
Lightnings, he said like in summer there are lots of lightnings. You know what lightning is? Lightning? This is the picture, lightning. There is a light in the sky.
Flash.
Yeah, lightning. Okay, the third one. Mark doesn't approve of Yahoos.
True.
True. Why he doesn't approve?
Say dangerous and
Yeah, because it is dangerous. Yeah, they're irresponsible people. Okay. The next one. Mark is doing this kind of work for the money.
True.
Is it true?
Yeah, because his jobs. He's supporting. No money, so he can
I
read.
love doing that. Even if you would have paid, I think you
Yeah, I would agree. He loves doing it
Yeah, but
because
money-
the text doesn't say actually if he's doing it for money or not. So that's why we don't know.
he
Sometimes,
said-
for example, I am teaching. For example, I am a teacher. Doesn't mean I love it or I'm doing it for money.
For both.
For both, but I am doing it. I am doing it because I love it. Yeah, it is my job. I am getting money for this, but it doesn't necessarily mean I am doing it first of all for money. I am doing it because I love it. Sometimes we love our jobs more than the money they pay. Yeah, it is our job because we have to live, but we still don't do it because of only money. We do it because we love it. So that's why I think he because he was very optimistic about his job. He was like, I really like it, blah, blah, blah. So you can think that he really likes it. He's not doing it only for money.
I think
This
for
is what
this
I
kind
get.
of job, you have to like it.
Yeah, exactly. For this kind of job, you have to like it. If you don't like it, you cannot do it just for money, I
I
think.
think so.
Yeah.
So little D is false.
I think, yeah, it's false, yeah. And the last one, Mark would enjoy skydiving and other extreme sports. Definitely.
I have no idea.
So who has false? Raise your hands.
I did.
False? 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 Who has true? You have true?